There is some doubt this midday about whether the ceasefire agreement between Israel and Hamas will be finalized.
WGN's Eric Rung joins us live with the very latest on this. Eric?
Yeah, Israel says it will not bring the agreement to its cabinet to be approved until what it's called this last-minute crisis is solved. Hamas says it is still committed to the deal, and so is the United States. The Secretary of State, Antony Blinken, just spoke to the press a short time ago.
We've worked to broker a deal that would bring hostages home, that would stop the fighting, that would surge humanitarian aid to people who so desperately need it, that would create the space to conclude a permanent ceasefire. We now have that, and we expect implementation of the agreement to begin on Sunday.
But not everyone seems to be on board just yet.
The Israeli government wants this deal to be finalized, but only a finalized deal, which is agreed to on all sides, can be brought to Israel's cabinet.
Israel's prime minister told reporters some of the issues involve Hamas's objections to Israel's ability to stop the release of certain prisoners. But it sounds as if there is more than just one issue.
I won't be sharing any of the details on air with you right now, but the Prime Minister's our office statement has said that there remains disagreement. Some things which we thought were agreed have been changed.
For 15 months, Israel has pounded Gaza, reducing cities to rubble, displacing millions, and creating a humanitarian crisis. It was Israel's response for Hamas's October 7, 2023 attack into Israel, which fighters killed indiscriminately and took more than 200 people hostage. Palestinians praised the potential ceasefire not only in Gaza, but here a lot closer to home in Chicago.
Sunday is when the bombing and killing should stop, hopefully.
The three-phase deal was set to begin Sunday with the release of 33 of the nearly 100 hostages still being held by Hamas. Those set to be released were the women, children, older people, as well as the wounded hostages, including Americans.
It's been a very long ordeal, one that should not have taken 15 months, and one that should not ever have happened at all.
Phase 2 will be the most difficult. It calls for Israel to withdraw troops from Gaza and release Hamas militants captured over the past year and a half. Phase 3 is the rebuilding of Gaza, which is expected to take decades. But nothing will happen until a deal is done, and that's far from a sure thing.
Hamas wants to eliminate the state of Israel. Prime Minister Netanyahu wants to eliminate Hamas. There's no trust.
A spokesperson for Israel says it won't call the cabinet in to approve the deal until they feel it is finalized. Meanwhile, Israel continues to conduct airstrikes over Gaza. In the newsroom, I'm Eric Rung, WGN News.
More to come.